as a new guy, but also a guy that they're kind of counting on to be a leader on the side of the ball?
Just filling things out, man. I can see that we have a young team, and that's the one thing that I felt like people upstairs did a great job is in bringing an older guy in here that need to lead and help this defense. So for that to happen, man, I take young guys that's beside me and the other guys that's behind me to do the right thing each and every day and work on your technique because that's the most important thing that's going to help us win games.
Does it help to have been a young guy not that long ago and be around guys like Suggs?
Yeah,
Like that?
yeah.
Does that help your leadership skills?
Yes, it helps a lot just because I played behind Terrell Suggs for 4 years, and I learned a lot from him. Not only Terrell Suggs, C.J. Mosley,
Right.
Eric Weddle, Jimmy Smith. Learning from them guys, man, and being able to adapt and take on accountability is one thing that I have learned. So I'm going to keep doing that, man, and continue to be a leader for this defense.
Is this one of your first opportunities to really take on that role? I mean, you came into Kentucky, you had 2 years.
2 years,
eligibility,
yeah.
So that's a kind of a little bit of a challenge. I don't know how you went about it there, but are there some similarities or?
I think it's similar just because I was a guy that they expected to do a lot of great things, and I think I was Mark Stoops' first recruit to Kentucky. So for me to come in, it's something to change the culture. So to do that, man, I think who else was it with me there? Bud Dupree. We had told ourselves when I first got there that we're gonna have to take over this defense, and shout out to Kentucky because they're doing great things now. So I'm just happy for them, man, and just glad that they are on the rise now. Yeah.
You mentioned Suggs. What was it like being with him? Locker room and as a football player. What do you? I've got more than a minute worth of question there, but what do you take away from that time?
Man, just the leadership, doing the little things right in the film room, in the weight room, everywhere. He's a character now. He played in a lot of movies. So for you to be down in one situation, and for him to come in a room and light the room up is another thing that I learned from him. Football itself, to take advantage of your opportunities with your iPad. That's something that he said they didn't have back in the day. And to have that now, you get to take it home and learn your mistakes, every little mistakes, and learn from other guys who you're trying to key in on tendencies is another thing that I learned from him. So to be able to learn all those great things from him, leadership from also C.J. Mosley, it's just great that I had the opportunity to be around them guys, and hopefully they'll be here one day.
So you lighten up the room when you come in now?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah?
Most definitely, man. Yeah, because I got to take advantage of every opportunity right now, and what's going on. I'm just happy to be here, and it's a new start for me, and I'm going to continue to keep everybody happy around here.
I suppose you're probably in his shadow to some extent there. Maybe at least the perception of it was, maybe not the reality. Do you embrace this here? That now you are, you're the guy here.
Yeah, I do embrace it. Like I said, man, God has a plan for everybody, and for me to go through the 4 years that I did in Baltimore and be around a lot of great guys and come here and to start fresh, I'm gonna just take advantage of it and do my best at being a leader here on this defense and this team.
Baltimore, one more thing. I mean, Baltimore kind of hung its hat on that defense.
Yeah.
So you know what it takes.
Yes, sir.
Like what's the mentality got to be like? Because they haven't had a lot of defensive success here in the last couple of years. What's the mentality got to be like?
I just feel like one thing that they harped on was defense wins championships, and to have that mentality and to keep that in the back of your head as playing defense and being a defensive player, that what I felt like made the team so great, because they had guys like Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, guys before us, and they kept that going because we still had Terrell Suggs there. So to have that leadership, man, on that defensive side of the ball, I felt like was the number one thing to keep us to be one of the number one defense when I was there, and for that team just to be a defensive team when you hear Baltimore.